welcome to the Line Ball League 2 qualifiers. In this series, 7 line ball pool players will go against each other in 1v1 matches. The top 2 will be promoted to next year's Line Ball League 2nd edition. You can follow along here on the Line Ball Pool channel, and if you don't know what line ball is or any of the rules, make sure to watch the School of Line Ball Pool to get up to date and then come back to this video. Now let's hand over to our commentator, Sam Lazarus.
Luke against Helena in the next one. Luke's obviously come into this as the strong favourite, but he has lost the first 2 racks. So definitely work to do. Helena's new to line ball, this is her debut, but I think this is a game that's going to suit the way she plays 8 ball for sure. Be interesting to see how she adapts. And it's a very orthodox classical way to start this frame. 2 balls over the corner pocket. Good to see. It's been carnage this afternoon so far. Yeah, this obviously is what we're used to line ball frames looking like. Just trying to get your balls over the pocket without knocking them in. And it's a very solid start, 2-all in this frame. So after a bit of early drama, things are calming down. Excellent weighting from both these players, getting the ball right near the bag, making sure not to overhit, and also not to leave it short. Obviously that's made even harder by the fact that you now have to hit a cushion. This looks close to the 8, and she has hit the 8. That's unlucky after a really promising start. Just slightly loose from Helena there. So Luke gets his first win of the afternoon. Well needed. Okay, next frame on the match table is Darren against Brandon. Darren, like myself, he played in the Whitecliff series. He didn't play in the Line Ball League. So this is just his second outing. Just getting a referee's call on whether this red's in or out of the score zone. And she's called it in. Monique's called it in. Monique refereeing and scoring today for us, very kindly. So that is in 1-0 on reds. And Darren does hit that bottom cushion, so it's 1-all. Be interesting to know whether Darren's heard the new rule that you do have to hit a cushion every shot. He's given me the nod, as to say he has. Wow, very attacking shot there from Brandon, but it's worked out okay. Still 1-all. Managed to avoid the 8. And just slightly overhit there. That's finished outside the score zone. So 1-all still. That's unlucky, that's slightly overhit as well, so yellow's still with a small advantage in this one. That's 3 in a row, 3 really good shots that just marginally overhit. So just to confirm, it's just 1 yellow in the score zone. And that's 3-1 up now for Brandon on reds. So work to do for Darren. That's a good shot, putting 2 balls of his into the score zone, levels things up at 3-all. Brandon playing an attack shot off the bottom cushion. Unfortunately, he's knocked the ball out that he played, so we're still at 3-all. Great shot there from Darren, slowly turning things around in this one. So it's 3-2 up on yellows now. And a good reply. Remember, no draw condition in this frame. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Oh, and unfortunately, yeah, 5-2 down. Brandon had work to do there, so he's played something a bit optimistic and unfortunately hit the 8. So the frame goes to Darren. Luke just reminded himself not to hit the 8 ball, which is one of the sort of key features of this game. And he does hit the cushion, so that's a very good start from Luke. Stu's first game of the afternoon. Again, another player from Dover, mainly 8-ball focused, but he did play in the White Cliffs League. And that's a great shot. Got a feeling this frame could be quite a high standard of line ball with these two players. Yeah. Great shot there from Luke, just reaching the cushion. Really important that you hit a cushion, but also don't knock that red in. That's a brilliant shot from Stu. So what's Luke going to do? That left-hand side pocket looks very congested. So yeah, nothing flash from Luke, although has he hit a cushion? He has, just about. Yeah, the weight of the play in this game has been brilliant, just reaching that cushion. Yeah, Stu taking no chances, just levelling things up. So something they'll be watching out for here is obviously making sure they don't plant a ball into the pocket. Certainly the red near the black looks like it would be a plant. So this side of the table looks a bit safer, but you do have to hit a rail, Luke. And unfortunately he hasn't, so he gets another go at that. You get a second chance to hit a rail. If you fail again, that ball gets removed from play, so you can't score with it. So playing this slightly harder, making the adjustment, and that's a great shot. Although that red's dangerously close. So we've got a red really close now to both corner pockets. And a good shot there from Stu. So nothing to pick between these two. As I predicted, it's been a really high class game of line ball, this. Impressive from Stu, who's literally just walked into the building. He's got the pace of the table absolutely bang on. Luke looking at an attack shot off the bottom cushion here. Probably playing this with a bit of right hand side. Oh, but he doesn't. He's fooled me. Good shot. And that does stay in the score zone. But that red's slightly loose. It could be a target for Stu to play an attack shot here. Which he does, and he's played it really, really well. Fantastic shot from Luke, bringing that loose red back into play and knocking the one he's played in, so he takes a small advantage. But again, there's an opportunity here for Stu to play an attack shot, and he's played it really well again. This is class. Got to say this, I think this is just about as well as you can play line ball at the minute. Really high quality. It's given Luke something to think about, because he doesn't want to take the draw after those couple of early losses. He needs a win in this one, so he needs to make something happen. He's looking at play in the yellow that's in the middle of the table, off the bottom cushion and out of the score zone. Problem with that is the red he's playing is going to go very close to the right corner. He's played it brilliantly. There was a real danger of potting a red there, but he's played it really well. So all Stu needs to do is get this in and claim a draw against the pro. Oh, but he wants more than that. That is a brilliant last shot. Very brave from Stu, and he does take the win. That is probably as well as you can possibly play line ball, that frame, I would say.
I'm going to echo the exact same thoughts from Sam there. What an amazing frame that was by both Stuart and Luke as well. I think Luke is so unlucky not to get more from that game, but every single shot The weighting was perfect, and I would just say it was one of those shots in the middle from Luke there where he left the red a little bit astray that led to Stewart's win. But amazing line ball play, and as Sam said, I think it's the highlight example of the best line ball. We've now got all of our players on the board with at least one game, and really varied results here. Everyone has a win except Helena, and there's still plenty of time for her to get on the board too. I'm still in first place at the moment, but there are a lot of people who have only played one game so far. So let's see how it goes as we move into the next set of games. We play line ball on the channel here every single Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Make sure you subscribe, like, and you can support line ball with the links in the description to keep this channel going and this project. I hope you've been enjoying this series. We're going into episode 3 next week, where we'll see another round of great line ball games, and let's see who can qualify for the Line Ball League.